What's up, YouTube? SimplyUnlucky here, and today we have the one and only English structure deck that we have yet to open and review on SimplyUnlucky. It is the almighty, the sinister, the structure deck, MARIK. And then I want to ask you guys to check out the channel and subscribe for more epic Yu-Gi-Oh videos. Also, you guys, please post in the comments below what structure deck you would like to see battle against structure deck MARIK in a structure deck showdown. A duel of destiny, basically. So post that in the comments below, you guys. What structure deck do you think MARIK should duel against? Because we're definitely going to do a showdown with this deck. I've actually never had this deck. So this is a structure deck MARIK, like you guys have seen. It's from 2010. And so we haven't posted a video of it on SimplyUnlucky. I actually receive like a message at least once a week saying, yo, when are you going to open up structure deck MARIK? So here it is, the almighty structure deck MARIK. First edition. And I know this box is a little messed up here, but what can you expect? Very rare deck. And it says on the back, oh man, ready for a shadow game? Join forces with MARIK and fill your deck with the lost treasures of the kings of Egypt. Included in this box are many of the powerful monsters that took MARIK to Battle City and tournament finals. They're ready to obey your commands, as MARIK himself would say. Only a weak-minded fool would give up the chance to duel using the structure deck. Fully compatible with all cards you already own. Wow. This ancient Egyptian structure deck includes 39 common cards, 3 ultra rare cards, 1 rule book, 1 deluxe game mat, and dueling guides, tips to make the deck fit for a pharaoh. Interesting concept to say for MARIK. Alright, you guys. Let's pop it open. Structure deck MARIK. Here we go. I'm curious, like, what would be like a really epic showdown, structure deck showdown for this deck to duel against of all the other structure decks. I think we have most of them here. So, yeah, you guys gotta let me know in the comments below. Maybe throw in a why. Why do you think it'd be an epic showdown? Okay, so that's everything inside. Okay. Ooh, 5Ds. 2010, yeah, I guess 5Ds. So here's your duel guide on tips and tricks to become a pharaoh himself. Let's see what else. Here is the playmat you get inside. Oh, and thanks to our friends at Ultra Pro, we got the Zelda playmat out right now. Was this cards that are, here's your list of cards in the structure deck. So there's MARIK. Look at that. That actually looks really cool. Structure deck MARIK with spell and traps and monster card zones. That'd be a cool playmat. I wonder if it's an actual canonic playmat. Alright, you guys, let's get straight into the video here. Alright. Figure out how to open this up. There we go. So we have the almighty lava golem on the front here, but we'll go over the foils at the end. Alright, here we go. So we have a Gilgarth. This steel armored terror machine ruthlessly strikes down enemies with its giant katana. Wow, 4-star 1800 Fiend. Mystic Tomato. Visor Des. Legendary Fiend. Gains 700 attack during each of your standbys. Dark Jeroid. New Doria. Gravekeepers are in here. Wow, Gravekeeper's Spy. Flip Summon. Get us Gravekeeper's monster with 1500 less attack from your deck. Very powerful card. Gravekeeper's Spy was actually probably one of the best flip effect monsters for years. So 2000 defense can special summon a monster from your deck, and it's a dark and it's a spellcaster. It's like, wow. Alright, Gravekeeper's Curse. When this card is summoned, inflict 500 damage to your opponent. Gravekeeper's Guard. Some people tech this guy back when Gravekeepers were pretty popular because he can bounce cards to the hand. And so, like, if you're playing a Gravekeeper's Spy, you could special summon this guy from your deck, and then if you have a way of flipping him face down, you could bounce, you know, your opponent's fusion summon or synchro summon monster back to the extra deck. So very cool. 2 of those. Spear Soldier. Here's the piercing guy. If Necro Valley is on the field, no, just piercing. Gravekeeper's Chief. You can only control 1 card. Gravekeeper's Chief in your graveyard. Your graveyards are unaffected by Necro Valley. Okay, you can only control 1 Gravekeeper's Chief. Period. Cards in your graveyard are unaffected. Oh, sorry, the GY are unaffected by Necro Valley. When this card is tribute summoned, you select a Gravekeeper monster in your grave, special summon it. Cannon Holder is the guy that deals 700 tribute to a Gravekeeper. Assailant changes battle position. Drillago, I have no idea. If the only cards your opponent controls are face-up monster with 1600 or more attack, this guy can attack directly. Okay. It's a little tricky card there. Balganian. Inflicts 600 damage to your opponent during each of your standbys. Commandant, only one. This guy searches out Necro Valley. Visionary. You can normal summon this card by attributing a Gravekeeper's monster. This guy gains 200 attack for each Gravekeeper monster in your grave. And the GY. If this card face up on the field and would be destroyed, you can discard one G-Keeper's monster instead. There you go, the G-Keepers. Gravekeeper's Descendant. This is one of the better ones. You contribute one face-up Gravekeeper you control to destroy one card your opponent controls. Powerful card for a structure deck, that's for sure. Oh, Mystical Space Typhoon is in here. And Nightmare Steel Cage. I haven't seen that card in a while. It was used in burn decks back in the day when Swords was limited to 1. Was Swords banned for a bit? I always forget. But yeah, Swords was limited to 1, and then so there's a lot of cards that can bounce cards on your side of the field. So you play Nightmare Steel Cage and Swords, and then you'd bounce them back to your hand and use them as much as possible. Interesting card. Creature Swap works well with your Mystic Tomato, your one Mystic Tomato in here, and your weak monsters. Book of Moon, there we go. Talking about flipping down monsters face down and flipping them back face up to use their effects again. Dark Ruminite also, of course, stops your opponent. Book of Moon, very powerful card for the longest time. Decks probably don't see it used too much now. Can't flip Link Summon monsters face down, so it's not that good anymore. Dark Room of Nightmare for that extra damage. Necro Valley, 2 of those. That's nice, at least. This increases all of your Gravekeeper monsters by 500 attack and defense, and then either player's graveyard cannot... Cards in either player's graveyard cannot be removed from the game, or cards in either player's graveyard cannot be affected by card effects, except their own. So only the card's effect itself will activate in the grave. So I believe you could use like Sinister Serpent still. Cards like that. Alright, Foolish Burial. To put whatever you want in the graveyard to possibly special summon it with some sort of effect. There you go. Gravekeeper's Chief maybe. Magical Stone Excavations. Discard 2 cards to get a spell card from your graveyard to your hand. Allure of Darkness. That's a powerful common. This is draw 2 cards, then remove from play 1 dark monster from your hand. If you do not have any dark monsters, discard your entire hand. Acid Trap Hole. Wow, I've not seen that card in a long time. I did not know they put this in a structure deck. This is select a face down monster opponent's side of the field, flip face up, 2000 or less defense, destroy it. If not, return it. Mirror Force common. I remember this structure deck. People are talking about it a lot because it had the common Mirror Force when it came out. Skull Invitation, more direct damage. Coffin Cellar, direct damage. Nightmare Wheel, the Spellbinding, a little better than Spellbinding Circle actually, because you can target a face down, maybe Spellbinding Circle can target face down as well. Select one monster opponent controls, it cannot attack or change battle position. When it's removed from the field, destroy this card during each of your standby phases. Your opponent takes 500. Metal Reflex Slime, 3000 beat stick. Defense mode beat stick. A Malevolent Catastrophe. I don't know about using that card in this deck, but okay. Activate when your opponent's monster declares an attack. Destroy a spell and traps on the field. And Dark Illusion. Negate activation of a spell, trap, or effect that targets dark. And destroy it. Very cool. Wow. It's been a while since I've seen all these Fiends and Gravekeepers. Structure deck. MARIK. Very cool. So there's all your Gravekeepers in here. And then just those cool cards. Nightmare Steel Cage. Book of Moon. Got your Necro Valleys. Lure of Darkness, Mirror Force, very nice. Alright, you guys, and then for the foil cards over here, let's see, we have a Lava Golem. I don't really know how you would use this card in this deck, per se, but okay. Nightmare works with Nightmare Steel Cage, I guess. And you got a cage. Is that the Nightmare Steel Cage? You never know. This card cannot be normal summoned or set. This card can only be special summoned to your opponent's side of the field by attributing 2 monsters they control. You cannot normal summon or set this the turn you special summon this card to your special summon this card. Oh, that's not very good. This monster controller takes 1000 damage during each standby. This, I don't know about giving this card to your opponent in a freaking booster box or a structure deck showdown. Seems a little insane. So Magical Beast Surskit is actually pretty good, but you, I believe, destroy this card if you do not control. Yeah, you need Temple of the Kings out. And here's Temple of the Kings. Each time this card destroys a monster by battle, the destroyed monster is removed from play, and this card gains 500. So, like, if you actually get this guy out, he's a pretty baller card. Then Temple of Kings. The controller of this card can activate trap cards the same turn they are set. That's pretty cool. And if you control one Mystical Beast Surskit and this card, you can send them both to the grave to special summon one monster from your hand, deck, or extra deck. You know what they should have done is gotten rid of Lava Golem and put in like Meteor Bee Dragon in this deck or something for the fusions, just so you could do a Mystical Beast Temple of the Kings Wombo combo. That would have been cool. MARIK and Meteor Bee Dragon, I guess. That's the only one that came to my head. All right, so I cannot believe I've never reviewed this deck before, you guys. Structure deck MARIK, and wow, it's pretty good. And overall, I'd say it's definitely in the top structure decks ever printed at the time, especially in its time, because like common Mirror Force, common Allure, and then Gravekeeper cards, like this is pretty powerful. Like if you bought 3 of these, you would make a pretty dang good Gravekeeper's deck for sure. Maybe even 2 actually, because yeah, I don't think you'd play 2 Descendants or 3 Descendants. So, but yeah, just that'd be pretty nice. But getting 3 Allures, of course. Well, Allure is now at 3, I believe. I'm not sure actually, but yeah, Allure, very powerful card. And even these cards here, you guys, all have their own different power levels in certain decks. So, but yeah, you guys, again, post in the comments below what structure deck you would like to see duel against MARIK. And I think we'll make it an epic structure deck showdown for you guys. And also on that booster box battle coming up between Dark Crisis and Magician's Force. So be ready, you guys. It should be here in the next few days. And I'll also get a deck profile up for you guys with those 2 decks here in the next probably day or so, actually. So stay tuned for that, you guys. And as always, thank you so much for watching. And please remember to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed the content. And of course, post in the comments below once again what you guys think about this epic structure deck MARIK and what deck it should duel against. And Simply Unlucky signing out.